What is up, guys? This is Fox Gaming, and this is part 1 of my Let's Build a Skyscraper. I said I'd be doing this a while ago, and I was going to do it on the PC, but I never got around to doing that. So I laid out this foundation, and I'm going to do it on the Xbox. And the reason why I didn't do it on the PC is I don't think there's a forge for the new version of Minecraft, or the new update. It's like 1.7.4, and mods would make it a lot easier to do a Let's Build. And plus, I don't really like creative mode on the PC. The fly mode's kind of weird, so instead I'm doing it on the Xbox. And I'm gonna skip parts like this where I just lay out like a floor or something, but I'll walk through the different kind of, I guess, fun stuff like making lobbies and floor layouts and walls and stuff like that. So I guess I'm gonna get started. I kind of have an idea of what I want. It's gonna be probably like, I don't know, 15 stories, 15, maybe even 20. Who knows? But I'm gonna start out with 3 or 4 actually, one on each corner, 4 like main pillars kind of holding it up, or vertical supports, I guess. And they're gonna be 3 by 3 blocks, so they're gonna be pretty big, and I'm gonna make them out of iron. So I'm just kind of laying it out like this. I'm gonna do it to each corner. And there's where I'm gonna sleep if it gets dark, which it's going to pretty soon. And sorry if there's, like, when I say my P's, and I think it's just P's, like you get that popping on the mic. I don't have my mic cover thing, so sorry if that kind of gets annoying. And usually when I do commentaries, I hold it up, and right now I'm playing as I commentate, so I can't just hold it up and play at the same time. And what I mean by cover is, like, there's this, I pretty much have like a sock over a bent up coat hanger that's bent into a circle. And what that does is usually when you say like words that start with P, or you make P sounds in the mic, it makes a popping noise because, like, you're kind of blowing into the mic. And that kind of stops the blowing sound. So sorry if that gets annoying. I'll stop saying P. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna make them 5 blocks high. Oops. Because usually I make them 4 blocks high, 3 blocks to walk around, and 1 for the ceiling. But I'm gonna have 2 blocks for the ceiling because I want to have overhanging lights that don't kind of that don't go into the next, that don't become part of the floor on the floor above. And that probably doesn't make any sense, but it will when I start building more of the structure. I'll kind of go back to what I mean. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. One more. And, like, as you can see, we're right at the edge. Like, you can't build anymore. Which is why I'm not building a road right here. Normally, see, I already had it kind of cut out. I was going to put a road straight through here, but I did a render of the city, and this kind of section looked blank, and that there needed to be a building here. So that's what I'm doing. And it's not going to just kind of be a rectangular building. It's going to be a simple build, because I kind of want to start off simple with these Let's Builds. But it's going to also not just be a rectangle. Because one of the other things I notice is that, I mean, the buildings are nice, but they are kind of rectangular. And I want to have, like, maybe this is going to have like one of those pointy roofs or something like that. So I have that one's only 4, damn it. 1, alright. There. And that's pretty much going to be the main supports. So now I'm going to, I don't know what color I should make the walls. I'll just get a bunch. Stone. I don't use anything too colorful. Like, I don't like building with diamond or gold, 'cause they kind of just look ugly. But I do like clay and stone. They're like kind of fancier. And there's some wools. I like the dark green wool and like the dark or light blue wool. Kind of like not too flamboyant colors. I guess I'll make this clay. A nice kind of blue. I don't know where I'm going to put the entrance yet. I'm not too worried about that right now, but there's a lot of animals. One thing I'd like to see 4J do is get rid of the animals. I mean, not get rid of them. Give you an option to turn them on or off. And you know what? I'm going to do this. Hey, buddy. Hey. That's right. Ooh. There we go. The pests have been neutralized. Ooh. You could kind of tell how long I've been playing on this world because I'm at level 27, and the only way I level up is by killing animals. And so I've killed 27 levels worth of animals, I guess. Which is a lot. And they get really annoying. Like, super annoying. I tried to make this thing that kind of traps them all. Kind of like a spawn trap, I guess. But it ended up lagging out the game. So I wouldn't try that. And I made this all stone instead of clay. Awesome. Well, this is going well. I apologize. I kind of got sidetracked and I made a mistake, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oops. I guess I could talk about what I'm going to do next while fixing this. After this, I'm going to kind of draw out the, well, not the floor plan, but where I'm going to put the stairs, because this is going to be the lobby, and they're not going to really have, I'm not going to have many rooms on the lobby, so I'm just going to put the stairwells, and that's about it, and maybe like a kiosk or a lobby kind of entrance stand where people check in. So I think, I'll have the entrance over here. I'll have it go like on the short end. Because, and for those of you wondering, it's 50 by 25, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. Yes, it's 25. So that means 25 divided by 2 is like 12 and a half. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 and 13 should be the middle. I don't think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there needs to be one more. There we go. So that's going to be like the portal or the entrance. And God, this cow. Get the fuck out. Awesome. It's going to be kind of weird making the stairs, because usually I make stairs for 4-block high rooms, or floors, I mean. And it's hard to make floors that kind of match up with odd number floor heights, I guess. Just kind of like, and this is more of a let's build than a tutorial, so sorry if I just kind of like spend a lot of time on one place. I don't mean to. I'm gonna put a lot more. There's gonna be like 4 doorways or portals. That looks cool. And then put stones right here. This is looking fancy. And then put that there. That's a nice little opening. And then I will put glass panes like that. That's a nice little doorway, I guess. I'm gonna make these like that. And I know it kind of looks weird now. Actually, I'll put these. When in doubt, use stone slabs. They kind of make everything look nice. Sorry. I was sitting in an uncomfortable position. Alright, get out of here. See, this is what I mean. These animals are just out of hand. I don't know where they come from. I don't know what they want, but they are everywhere. And they are annoying. Now I'm going to do the same to these sides. And the reason why I put the entrance there is because obviously there isn't really enough room to walk to an entrance on here. So I'm probably going to put a sidewalk in front of it. And there's another cow. I'm going to obliterate. There we go. Take his things, because he's not using them. I don't know how long these are going to run. I guess we'll find out. I want to get at least something substantial done before ending the video, because it'd kind of be stupid if I just ended it with like 2 things done, like a wall. But I think I'll end it at laying out the stairwells and stuff, because right now it's 11 minutes. Awesome. This is going to take a little bit. This is obviously going to be a multi-part series. I don't know how many parts. I'm just kind of doing this. Like, I'm probably going to release these as I make them, instead of just kind of like making the entire series and then just releasing them one bit at a time. And then probably at the end I'll do a render of the build and use that as the thumbnails. So don't expect to know what this looks like unless like you're watching this a month after this is done and like I already rendered the building and gave it a cool thumbnail. Because I don't even know what this building's gonna look like. I can't even fit through there. It's kind of like a mystery. God, what am I even talking about? This is like one of my first live commentaries. So sorry if I'm just like rambling on about stuff you don't even understand. Because I don't even understand what I'm saying. And hopefully this is going to work. One of my biggest problems is kind of laying out like how big a building's going to be, its dimensions. Oh, that fit perfectly, awesome. Before actually knowing how it's going to work. So that's pretty much what the floors are going to look like. And obviously with the addition of this fancy kind of facade decoration. Did I put it on farts? I put it on the wrong. Well, actually, this is just as cool. I'll just put two blocks of it. See how this looks. Not too shabby. And I'll just put this right here. Actually go over the panes. Because why not? And oh my god. Again. These animals are going to be a really pain in the butt until we get like at least two floors off the ground. That's right. Go. Oh no, you don't. So this is probably going to be me building and also just killing animals relentlessly. Because I have a deep-seated hatred for these things. Like, building this entire city while dealing with this. Like, every building, it was just this. Sorry if there's more killing animals than building. Get out of here, God. Alright, so this is the boring part where I just make windows, which is just fun. And I'm spacing them 2 blocks if you're blind or something and don't know. These are 2 blocks apart. And I can't move back, damn it. And I'm gonna do do the same to here. I don't know how these are gonna match up. Let's find out. I'm assuming since it's just 50 half, because this wall's 50 blocks. This is 25, so I'm assuming. And it doesn't. Awesome. It stops here. I guess that doesn't really matter. It still looks nice. Alright, so that's pretty much the floor, or the first lobby floor. The lobby is going to be 2 floors high, so I'm not going to put a floor in right now. I'm actually going to build this up more. Actually, I'm going to put in windows. Or do you know what? No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get rid of the carpet where it's outside the building. Like right here. I'm gonna get rid of this, then I'm gonna put in glowstone wherever there's a kind of stone pillar, and then I'm going to put bushes, because bushes make everything look nice. Just like Corrales always says, for some reason. It's alright, I'm going for too long. I may end this video soon. Sorry. Actually, do you know what? This will probably go for like 20 minutes. And sorry if I'm boring, because this is like I said 2,000 times, this is my first time, or not my first time, but one of my first times doing, well, it's my first time doing a Let's Build. It's like my second time doing live commentary. These are gonna look gorgeous. There's a light or sheep. He's testing my patience. There we go. And I'm just gonna put one layer of it where there isn't anything. So it's gonna be like this. It's just making like the area around the building is just as important as making the building look nice. Because too many times I just see cities that are like buildings that are just kind of like separated by some grass and like a road. You gotta go in and do the landscaping if you want to make the city believable, instead of just making a bunch of buildings with no kind of ground or infrastructure around them. What did I do? Okay, that's right, this is the weird side. Oops. I hate the texture for glowstone. But the thing is, alright, I'm just gonna kind of like vent right now. I hate how all the texture packs are like, they're nicer than this, but they're so different that it doesn't look good on maps that were built with this default texture pack. Like, I tried the natural texture pack, but like it turned iron, which is like what I use for literally everything, into like this weird looking kind of metallic. It looks like the gold texture for like the default texture pack, where it's like overly detailed and kind of just gross looking. And honestly, I don't like the default texture pack, so I'm stuck with that and texture packs that are nicer but kind of make this city look stupid. I'm done talking about texture packs, or resource packs, whatever they're called. At least on the Xbox they still call them texture packs. On the PC they call them resource packs. I downloaded a couple. Damn it. Why can't I? Okay. That was weird. Hopefully I don't lag out, or my internet goes out or something. Because my internet is terrible. But I'm on late, so I don't think anyone else is using an internet device in my house. Oh boy. Like, we're right at the edge of the map, so I don't know, it just doesn't like me breaking blocks this close to the edge of the map, so I guess it's laggy. I don't know. So, I'm almost done this. There we go. And almost done. There we go. This is looking nice. Like a fancy, like I said, it's not going to be that fancy of a build. It's going to be pretty simple, but it's going to look nice. It'll be great for something to put in your city. And not only is this kind of like a let's build or a tutorial, whatever you want to call it, for this building, but it's just kind of like for buildings in general. Because what I'm pretty much kind of showing is a different method of building, because a lot of the let's build do you mind? Thank you. A lot of the let's build a skyscraper tutorials are just kind of like, first you build the shell of the building and then you're done. But this is just kind of like, this is how I build, so one floor at a time, and it's just kind of like I'm showing you a method of how to build buildings, which I don't know if that just made sense, but it's what I'm doing. Alright, so for the front I'm going to have what I had for the rest of the sides, but I'm gonna make this part stone where people actually walk instead of just grass like that. And then this is going to be okay. Time to get the instant damage out, because these guys just don't learn. Time to die, all of you. Leave me alone. I just want to build. There we go. I'm not letting you get off that easy. Yeah, 4J, there needs to be an option to turn off animals, because I'm getting impatient with these things. I'm gonna throw my Xbox out the window. There we go. Two. I guess I'll make these taller. That looks nice. Alright. Now the last thing I'm probably gonna do before we end it is put the, actually, do you know what, I'm gonna end it now, and then I'll put the floor plans for the or the stairwell plans later. So this is the end of part 1. Be sure to check out, be sure to check out part 2 when it comes out. I don't know when that's gonna be, but this has been Fox Gaming. See ya.